Any place you visit has an origin story, an urban legend, a history. We're drawn to these unique places by their significance and in the ways its townsfolk enjoy their cultural traditions. Monroe County is Michigan's cornerstone, and its rich history spans centuries, intertwining with the broader history of Michigan and the United States. Today, its vibrant communities are a mix of historical landmarks and thriving economies. Throughout the 19th century, the county's location along the River Raisin and Lake Erie made it an ideal hub for shipping and manufacturing. The Erie Canal, the Detroit River International Crossing Bridge, and later the railroads further solidified its importance in trade and commerce, which contributed to the region's growth. Michigan's experience during Prohibition is a fascinating chapter in its history, marked by a mixture of resistance to the ban, illicit activities, and the eventual return to legal alcohol consumption when Prohibition was repealed. Michigan's proximity to Canada, which did not have Prohibition, made it a hotspot for bootleggers and rum runners. Smugglers used the Detroit River and other waterways to transport alcohol from Canada into the United States. This just in, John Dillinger shot and killed. Pretty boy Floyd becomes America's new public enemy #1. Headlines like this screamed across newspapers after the feds killed John Dillinger on July 22, 1934. However, Floyd's distinction of wearing the public enemy #1 crown didn't last long. He was also killed by the feds exactly 3 months after. On February 5, 1930, Charles robbed a bank in Sylvania. From there, he crossed the Michigan border and made 4408 Luna Pier Road on Lake Erie his hideout. Right there. Before European settlers arrived, the area that is now Monroe County was inhabited by several Native American inhabitants, including the Potawatomi, Ottawa, and Wyandot. The first European explorers in the area were French, who arrived in the 17th century. French traders and missionaries such as Cadillac and LaSalle explored and settled in the region. I'm at the Rivière aux Raisins, or River Raisin. This waterway formed the center of a sturdy French-American settlement that took form in 1780 to 1786. Formation of Monroe County occurred in 1817. The Michigan Territory was established and Monroe County was officially organized. The county is named after President James Monroe and is known as the Cradle of the Northwest because it played a significant role in the westward expansion of the United States. Monroe County played a notable role in the War of 1812, with the Battle of Frenchtown, also known as the Battle of the River Raisin, being one of the bloodiest battles of the war, which bred the lasting war cry, "Remember the Raisin!" The River Raisin National Battlefield Park preserves the site of the Battle of Frenchtown as the only national battlefield marking a site of the War of 1812. This area is the site of the costly Battle of Frenchtown, where 397 Americans were killed and 547 were taken prisoner after surrender to the British Army and Indian Coalition during the War of 1812.
This is River Raisin National Battlefield Park. We're right here. The park is on a battlefield. The battles of the River Raisin were fought in January of 1813. This was part of the War of 1812 between the United States and England. It's sometimes referred to as America's Second War of Independence.
Inside the River Raisin National Battlefield Park Visitor Center, the time period of the war and lifeways on the Great Lakes start to come to life. I'm here at a fur trader's general store, representative of the early 1800s. You'll find this and many other exhibits here in the Education Center. Monroe County's proximity to the Motor City made it a strategic location for automotive manufacturing and related industries. Like many other industrial hubs in the U.S., Monroe County experienced a surge in war-related production during World War II. When it comes to cars, airplanes, and family fun, they all intersect in the quaint little town we call Milan. The Milan Dragway is where hands get messy and our hearts start throbbing for fast cars and the power of combustion engines. The Dragway was established in 1963 by a group of local racers who wanted a dedicated facility for drag racing. The track was built on a former World War II airfield, providing ample space for drag racing activities. Over time, Milan Dragway started hosting national drag racing events, attracting professional racers and fans from across the country. Milan Dragway continues to be a popular destination for drag racing enthusiasts, hosting a variety of events throughout the racing season. Its history reflects the enduring popularity and significance of drag racing as a motorsport in the United States, and it's alive and well in Michigan's cornerstone.